So as our month is coming to a close, I want to go through this journal, this junk journal, before we finish up, because we're looking at, inside the pages of this, and how it's set up. I've created a similar situation here where I found a similar booklet, or I found a similar type template that we could use, with the box and the fold in the cover, and I also duplicated the clasp. Now, her clasp goes this way, my clasp goes the other way. I am left-handed, so that hopefully that's not a problem for the person that I'm making it for, but also the fold on this one comes this way. So, all right, so we're letting that dry. What I want to do now is I want to really revisit this, and I want to pick out some of the aspects that I want to recreate here. And I know we went through this before, but I'm just going to have one more go through and figure out what it is that I want to build and what I want to make. These are really cool. These fold outs are pretty cool. I like them. I'm just not really sure if I'm going to create them for this particular journal that I'm making. Maybe a future junk journal. But this I really love. And this is, to be able to put a note here. This is, it looks like you can see even through the bottom of this. You can see through the bottom here that this is a flat back, or even maybe a pendant, even because it's folded over here. And between two pieces of cardstock, one of them has the lined paper and the other one is just black. And this is actually a wooden frame. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look through my things. I want to recreate this for sure. This is going to be the next thing I recreate. I think it'll be really cute for her to be able to put some sort of notes or spells in there. And even if she doesn't want it to be seen, she can switch it around this way. Now, that being said, the one that I create, I want it to have a back also, so that it could go in either way. So, yeah, so that's the next thing that I want to create. I really love that. I love these pockets with the layers. So I may very well create a couple of these. These were definitely done with a die cut machine or something like that. Another thing that I want to create. These are the fold outs that I do like here. This one here, it just kind of folds out like a little card, and then there's a pocket in here. I want to make sure that you can see that there. There we go. So this one, it's actually like a card, and then it folds out and it has a pocket here. So I want to create this one too. I want to recreate that, and put in some little tags in here that she can write on. And also if she wants to put any like blessings. So I want this to be in one of the first pages of the scrap junk journal. Of the junk journal. I like the ones that fold up like this. I think it's really cool. And especially where there's like a little area like this actually is supposed to go over it to lock it in. And where it has the little watch for the father, I figure I could add something really spiritual or cool for her here. And this is also a piece of wood, a wooden piece that's covered with scrapbook paper. So I want to try to recreate this as well, where it opens and pops up. And so these will go, it looks like they go inside of, they're on top of, they're built on top of either side of a piece of cardstock that's plain, and then it looks like it's tucked in underneath the actual cover scrapbook, and then there's a piece put here. So that's really cool. I want to do something like that on one page, and then I love there is one that folds down. So what I'd like to do is fold one up and one down. So I'm not sure where that down one is. It might even be on this page. That one, and this one folds in, which is kind of cool. I love the folds. So I want to create some folds for sure. And this one, actually, I might want it to be something that folds out twice, you know, opens up and folds out twice so that we can put a book in there. But this is pretty cool how this one has a fold on top of a fold. So that would be really cool to do a fold and then a fold here that folds out into a third one. So that makes a lot of sense for me. I don't really love this one. I'm not really sure why. I mean, it's kind of cool. It has like a little hidden area here. So it's a possibility to have that fold. But it's not one of my favorites. So, and then over on this side here, there were a couple other things. I think there was something over here that I wanted to recreate. So let me have a look over here. There we go. I love these little fold outs. They're like little books within books, you know, and there's like there's areas to actually write things. I love that. So I'm thinking maybe something like that would be really nice. Oh, here it is. So this is perfect. This is what I was talking about. Something like this that opens and opens, but it also opens up this way, and you have all of this area to write on. So I want to recreate this for sure. A smaller version of it, obviously. So that I really liked. Let me close this part back up with this. Come on, baby. It gets a little stuck here. I think that's probably why I didn't really love that one. Oh, and this is the fold down. This is that one that folds down and up. So something like this, actually. So where I was talking about the fold up, I do like this where it's the page, but it folds down and up. So you have another page inside and some folds here. So that's really a fun one, too, that I'd like to do. And it's another fold up, which we talked about. And another fold out with the little flower on it. A lot of little pockets. I'd like to create these. I'd like to recreate these for sure. Little inside tuckaways. I love that. Cool. All right. And then the back panels. I like the back and front pocket panels. So I'm definitely going to create these here. And I want to create like a little envelope. This is actually a little envelope that opens up. Oh, it doesn't seem to have anything in it though. I want to make mine so that it can put things in it.